Alrighty, guys. We started here.
Small businesses. Melio lets you.
Hopefully, you guys had a great trading day. Let's see, today was. Alright, there's that. Change that. Alright, setting that up there. What's going on, guys? Yeah, MARK, I saw that, David. Awesome. Super excited for you, man. Super excited. Do you take an after trading nap for these? No. I generally am just so busy right now. Oh, yeah, it's coming back up. Those are guys who didn't see, I posted an add-on overnight idea, OAS 3745. Was the idea. Let me go ahead and post it. I'm live here, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. Of course, my camera froze again. Right on cue. Let's see here, everyone. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah, Tom. No rush in those classes, man. No rush at all. Takes time, that's for sure. It's a long course, and it doesn't happen overnight. So glad that you guys are trying to take advantage of my course and learn as much as you can about my strategies and what do I do as a trader. Today, Green Day. Definitely a very tough day out there in the markets, without a question. But there's a couple of plays towards the end of the day that we were able to capitalize on, RTTR and JCP. Played a little bit of NVAX as well. Um, Great call on JCP, solid 30% gainer in 10 minutes. Love it, man, love it. Don't JC pennies. Don't tell me anything. You executed a trade, so well done. That's pat yourself on the back and be excited about that. That's awesome trade, man. Super happy for you. Okay, I'm just gonna post this. Post that, and then go NVAX. Mark. Q, SPY, QQQ. And then, all right. All right, guys. So we're live here at NVAX.com. Good to have you on. Good to have you guys in. Can you guys hear me? Mic check. Mic check. Mic. Mic. Awesome. What's going on, team? Good to have you guys all on. Good to have you guys all in. What's going on, David, Jeff, Kyle, Fall? Welcome to our newest mod at NVAX.com, Fall and Omega. Dude's been killing it in the room and gives a ton of help to you guys. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. Feel free to say thanks for him and answering the questions in the question room. We appreciate him at NVAX.com. About to go live on Instagram here. Let's see. There we go. Alright, go right there. Cool. Alrighty, guys. Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. So we're going to let a couple more people trickle on in before we get started today. And then we'll get started. So what's going on everyone on Instagram Live? Zero Alpha Champagne. What's up, guys? There's like a glare in this. I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Serious Profit, Tony Wright, Pino. What up, Rick? What's going on, guys? Mark, what's going on? The Real Dr. Miami making time still for the streams. What is up, Dr. Miami? Good to have you on. I thought you were going to be a goner, but here you are being consistent again. Good to have you on, man. Good to have you in. All right, guys. So let's get started today. So obviously today was a slower day for sure. We can all tell that it's a slower day. You know, not as much was going on, not as much is going, you know, in the markets. The markets weren't as hot. But at the end of the day, you know, we still were able to make about $12,000 on the day. And I'm not trading with my full account. Oh, you're from Kirkland, awesome, man. Didn't know that. What's going on, Dine? So I didn't know that you know that towards the end of the day we're gonna see RTTR and JCP, but nonetheless, you know, we were able to get those trades out and able to take advantage of that. So that was awesome to see. And you know, we were able to grind that out. But obviously, yeah, today was you know, have huge fan, been using your scanner for over a year. Wow, DNA, awesome stuff. That's really cool. Hope you're really enjoying it, you know. That I'm sure you can attest that it takes a couple months to get settled into that scanner, but once you understand how it talks to you on the market, how it kind of, you know, it varies from day to day and week to week, and you can kind of eventually you eat, breathe, and sleep the scanner. You can kind of feel when things are non-stop on the scanner, you trade those days differently than, you know, if you're not. So what's going on, The Real Dr. Miami? I don't think you've ever been on Instagram Live. What's up, man? Good to have you on. Good to have you on your first day of surgery back, or this is probably your second. But I'm sure you're super excited, and I'm excited for you. I know it's like a kid in a candy store getting back to that chocolate. So, but yeah, I mean, I made my first I made about 30 to 40,000 yesterday on MARK in my inherited IRA. And then, I wasn't really playing it much today. If I would have held it, could have been, I don't know. I could have been up, 100,000 on it plus, because I was in at 105.5 in the inherited IRA. But that's trading. And right now I'm going through a transition from going from Thinkorswim to Etrade, and today was my second day on Etrade Pro. Uh, so we had a much better day, kind of getting an understanding of the platform, and it's a little slower, and but the executions I really like on Etrade. I think that it might actually be better than TOS, and I had a lot of problems with TOS. But at the end of the day, with executions wise, I'm really happy about Etrade Pro. Yeah, I know the video's not working. It's typical of my stupid camera. This is the nicest 4K. Well, maybe not the nicest, but one of the nicest 4K cameras. The nicest that I could find at Best Buy. It was like $200+. And here we are. It freezes every day. If you guys want to see me live, it's on my Instagram live at CamTheMan363. But let's go over today's trading day and kind of cover, what happened today. So, good to have you guys on. Oh, by the way, the video series guide sale is ending on Friday. I've officially announced that Friday is the last day for the sale. Friday is going to be the last day of the entire website. 50% off my strategy guide. You can learn all my strategies that it took me over a year and a half to make. My 50% off deal is ending on Friday, as well as my scanner settings deal. I don't think I've ever given $150 off on the all-in-one. Plus, you get an extra $150 off if you get a Trade Idea subscription using the link on the website. But do I give stock alerts? No. I teach to be self-efficient. I teach you to become a trader on your own. I teach you to learn things from me, but you're never going to trade exactly like me. If you're looking for buy and sell rooms, this is not it. I'm not here to tell you what I'm buying and selling. I'm not here to create a room full of 20,000 people so everybody can get into my trade and not know when I get out, or I say I'm out, and I don't like any of that. I'm not that kind of trader. I never will be. I teach to be self-sufficient, to teach you guys to be longer-term self-sufficient traders, that you don't need me. I teach you guys my strategies. I teach you guys what I do, but I don't ever give you guys what I'm in or out of, or things like that. I give some ideas that I'm looking at throughout the day. I give you guys some charts and things, some resistance levels, some key support levels, things of that nature, but I never will really give you what I'm in or out of. That's for sure. That's just, I teach to be self-sufficient. I know a lot of you guys, that turns a lot of you guys off, but I'm telling you, from years of experience, I've been there. I've been trying to follow buy and sell alerts from people before, and the honest truth is, even though you might get long at the same price or better, you don't know if they're out of it already. You don't know their mindset. You don't know when they're scaling. You don't know exactly what they're thinking. Things change in seconds, guys. So that's just the reality of trading. And when I teach to be self-sufficient, so you can have your own successes on your own without needing to include anyone else's buy or sell alerts. So someone asked me, how much did you make with the initial 1,000? So right now we're probably up to about 1,002,000 now, or 20,000 now, 1,020,000, something like that, somewhere in there, just over $1 million. I completed the 1K to 1 million challenge in 109 business days, fully documented on my YouTube channel from the very beginning until the very end of the challenge. My biggest loss was 60,000. My biggest winner was 73,000. I have it all documented on TraderView. And then, I don't know, I pulled this up. Without giving away my account number, I put this in the room yesterday for you guys, but here is my yearly overall P&L year to date. This is year to date. I started last year, so yeah, I'm stocks only. Overall P&L year to date is on the account is $1,193.43 on the account. But I'm not gonna give away my account numbers or anything like that. That's just not what I'm gonna do. But there is that. Yeah, exactly. Stocks, and no options. Yeah, I don't really do much options. I'm trying to get back into options, but at the end of the day, it's going to take me a little bit. I've blown up a couple accounts. I'm kind of focusing on E-Trade right now. I have plenty of life to live. I'm 25 years old. I got a long life ahead of me, so I can learn options as I go. But that is where I'm at with that. So today was $12,347.43 a day on Etrade Pro. So good to be back and trading well. Instead of $200,000 account like I was trading with before, I brought it down to 100,000. What I'm gonna do is probably bring it back up to 200,000, and then once I get to that point, I will start pulling profits again. But I wanna trade with half the amount that I was in Thinkorswim to give myself a couple of weeks or maybe a week or so, or I don't know, depending on how tomorrow goes, to give myself an understanding of how the platform goes, how the platform works, and be trading with less size so I can get an understanding of how the platform works with less size rather than big size and make big mistakes. I can kind of like shade my mistakes smaller with the sizing that I have in my account. So basically my trades on the day were, and this is something that I'm going to have to figure out to show you guys my prints because it's easy to do on Thinkorswim, but I don't know how to do it as much on E-Trade, but I'll figure that all out over the next couple weeks. RTTR I got in a couple times today. I made probably like 5,000 on this one. First I got long at in here at 58 cents, and I sold off into this pop. Got back long on the 61-cent dip and sold into that rip. Got back long. I didn't catch any of this move here, but then I got back long right down in here, risking off these higher lows and these bottom wicks. I got long at 62.3. Okay, and then I sold off into the move up here. I sold off into here at 65 cents. I think I actually got some slippage on that. And then my last trade, I got long at 66 cents on the patent news and got out at 70 cents. And this thing ran all the way up to 75. I mentioned to you guys at 65 cents that this thing was snapping off the VWAP level, and that's kind of what happened on GNUS, and we recovered beautifully from that. So there was that, and then and the other trades today was JC Penney. So JC Penney's is actually one that's by me. I know all about JC Penney's, and they're a huge mall, man. They're big, and I looked at their market cap today, and they're worth 50 million in market cap. I couldn't believe that. I saw them popping up on my scanner. JC Penney's, I believe it was up on my scanner. And immediately when I heard that on the scanner, I've been waiting for this one for a long time. This is a strategy that I use. They get down into keep going down, 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 down. And then, confirmation day was today. I actually have a really good feeling about this one. Look how many shares we traded today. Over 80 million shares today. We bounced perfectly. This is what I call a bankruptcy bounce. Bankruptcy bounces, I never underestimate these bounces because I've seen them go 100, 500, 600% plus. I've seen stocks go from like 8 cents to what was it, like 80 cents or like almost $1 or something like that. So I never underestimate these bankruptcy bounce plays. So I'm watching this one into tomorrow as well. This one showed a strong reversal today. Did you freeze on here on Instagram, or is it just me? Yeah, it might just be you. I don't know. But this was definitely a strong reversal day nonetheless with this volume. You haven't seen anything like that before, plus a huge green wick. And then if you look, I got long. I believe I had an average of about 16 or about 16.9 was my average. And I sold off at 21.5 right there. And then I was starting to take longs back up there and on the dips and things like that. And then, we'll see what happens into tomorrow. But nonetheless, guys, I have overnight ideas. Video is good? Okay. I have overnight ideas. Sometimes I take some of them and sometimes I don't. We had plenty of overnight ideas that have been killing it lately. MARK, we had an overnight idea at 177.5, ran all the way up to 268 today. So, the overnight ideas, I really work hard on those guys for my ideas. But really, they're just ideas in the end. There's something to look at, something to learn from, something to mark down in your study books. I definitely marked them down and kind of critiqued them for my sake to look at, and that's just the way I trade. So, but every day is a new day, and not everything is 100% ever. So, I do my best as a trader to kind of, you know, trade as well as I can. And, every day is a new day. I was up 2,000, then I was down 2,000, and then I ended up being up like 12,000 plus today. It'll be fun tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow should be a good green day, nonetheless, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the room tomorrow. If you're interested in the free link in the chat, description's in the link in the bio below. If you guys are interested in my video series course, it teaches you guys my strategies, basically that have helped me turn 1,000 into 1 million in 109 business days. It covers everything that I know about trading and kind of exactly the way I look at things. It goes over my overnight, what I call the 9 to 5 strategies are my overnight strategies, my swing trading strategies. Those are the strategies that I used a lot of from the first 1,000 to 25,000. So I had to do 2,400% on the account for the first 1,000 to 25,000 without day trading, or well, I could do 3 day trades a week. That was it. So it was a lot of swing trading and overnights. Once I got past that, you guys know, I mean, MFA and NRZ, the REITs, I did about 40 to almost 50,000 on those REITs. Those REIT plays, real estate trust funds, those were my overnights. Along the way, I definitely traded with overnight and swing trading along my journey. But at the end of the day, my overnight and swing trading strategies are mainly for the people that work 9 to 5, but it's great to learn also for full-time traders. And then I teach all about my momentum strategies and things like that. Also, guys, if you guys are interested, there's a link in, the video series guide also covers, I just put a new video in the video series guide today. And those of you guys who bought it have access to that, so you're welcome for that. I gave you guys access. I was going to charge a little extra, but I was like, that's fine. You guys, there's so much going on with the pandemic. I just did the 1K to 1 million, and I did an hour-long video. It's my first add-on to the video series guide today. It basically is for those beginners that really don't know a lot about trading at all, that are just watching me kind of like, what is he talking about? What is trading? How do I start trading? What brokerages did I use? How to read a candlestick? How to read volume? What is volume? Very, very basic stuff that goes over the very, very beginning of trading. That way, I feel like, as a trader, you can buy this guide, I think, knowing nothing about trading and feel comfortable with your decision buying it. Because I feel like I did well in that hour video to kind of give you guys a breakdown of everything from a very, very beginner's perspective and not so much slang. So I added that hour video there for you guys. So you guys, those of you guys who are kind of struggling to understand the guide, that don't have enough trading experience, I gave you guys that on there as well. If you guys end up buying my guide and using this Trade Ideas link, you have to use that link. And if you will get $150 off an additional all-in-one scanner. So it'll be $200 my all-in-one scanner settings. Usually my all-in-one scanner settings are basically, what is it, like $500. But I'm giving you guys them for $300 off. You buy the video series guide, and you get a Trade Ideas monthly or yearly with that link in the description below. Okay, literally, or on the website, sorry. With that link on the website, sorry. Okay, that way you guys have my video series guide, teaches you guys my strategies, everything that I do along this journey of my 1,000 to a million challenge. It's all documented on my YouTube channel, as well as documented on TraderView. I've shown you the P&L on there as well. We also have basically my P&L every day. You guys can see my challenge. It goes over every single day of my challenge. It's a calendar and how much I did, how many trades, etc., etc. So there is that. And then you go to the products video series, and yeah, I mean, okay. So at the end of the day, guys, you guys can get my video series guide, Trade Ideas subscription, and my scanner settings for, retail. It's like, I don't even know. It's like, with everything, it's almost 3,000. But with this deal, this 50% off deal that I've only done once before, you can get it for, in my company history, you can get it for, what is that? So 975. Traded subscription is about, I don't know, $100. It can be as high as 2,200. I use the premium yearly. That's what I use. It's what I recommend, but it's up to you. Um, so let's say, cheap end, you can get it for, gosh, like $1,300. My scanner setup, trade ideas, and my video series guide. More, I mean, yeah, I'm giving you guys a really, really good deal if you get that whole package. Someone asked me how much is the course. Woman Working Out asked me how much is the course. It is $975. It's a lot cheaper than the student loans. It's a lot cheaper than the student debt. And at the end of the day, it's up to you whether you want to take on this chapter, whether you want to try and either trade part-time or full-time, and learn from my strategies that has worked for me. But usually it's $1,949.99. And those of you guys who've been with me long enough to know that it's usually that price throughout the year. I offer sales here and there, but nothing even close to 50% off. And those of you guys who've been with me long enough can attest to that. So that deal is on the website. No, so Trade Ideas, I don't own Trade Ideas, so I have to buy Trade Ideas. They actually hooked me up because I've been to their, I've known them a long time, and I help them out, and yeah, I mean, I feel like I feel like I give out a great deal for you guys. I do my best to give you guys a great deal and still have that feeling of like when you click the purchase button, you're still gonna take this seriously. It's not just like, okay, I'm clicking this purchase button and I can just walk away from it. I try and make it so you still feel very serious about trading when you click the buy button. So worth it if you're serious about trading. I appreciate that, Nathan Cohen. I try my best to make it as good as I can for you guys to learn from me. But Trade Ideas, I don't own. Trade Ideas is a separate company, but the video series guide and the scanner settings I own. And I also, in the video series guide, cover how to use Trade Ideas and how I use Trade Ideas and the scanner settings in the video series guide, just so you guys know. So that's an add-on as well. I also cover how to use Trade Ideas and how I use them throughout the day with, with that. So last announcement I want to give to you guys is I am doing a $5,000 giveaway to you guys, okay? If you follow this link on Twitter, okay, I'm going to be giving away $5,000 to you guys. I put that link there. If you retweet it, tag 3 friends that you think would be interested in trading, and like it, you are going to be entered into basically a raffle. And first place gets $3,000, second place gets $1,500, third place gets $500. If we get to 2,000 retweets, I will be giving $5,000 to charity to a food bank during this pandemic. So we're already at 1,000 retweets. We only need 1,000 more. I know we can do it. I know for sure we can do it without any question. I won't stop until we get that 2,000 retweets, so I then can donate to a food bank. So I'm going to be giving you guys up to $5,000 in total. 3 giveaways, $3,000 for first place. Second place gets $1,500. Third place gets $500. And then you have to retweet my tweet. On my Twitter's @StocksThatGo. My Twitter's @StocksThatGo. You have to retweet my tweet, okay? And you can find the post on my Twitter. You have to tag 3 people you think would be interested in trading. And thirdly, you have to like the post. If we get 2,000 retweets, I will be donating $5,000 to a food bank, to charity during this tough time. I know that a lot of people are struggling for food right now, and that's the most important thing that I think a lot of us take for granted. But I will be donating that to $5,000 to charity. Yeah, and so I'm sure you mentioned it, but why did you switch to Etrade? Bought your video series and love it so far. Awesome. I switched to Etrade because Thinkorswim booted me from their platform, gave me no reason why, but I think they're going to be something in the mail, but I got a letter in the mail saying I potentially needed to file a 13H. I think the problem was I was trading too many shares, and I'd never filed a 13H, and I didn't know what that was. They never told me I needed to file it, and then as soon as I got the letter in the mail, they stopped my account, and they say I could potentially qualify. They never said I can't. I do qualify, but I think that I need to file a 13H, and that's why they kicked me from the platform. But they won't give me any reason why. So I switched to Etrade Pro, and literally the same day I wired it out, and I was good to go. So. You know, there's so many brokerages out there, guys. It's their loss in the end. You know, I would have been a great longer term trader for them, but I have no problem switching brokerages. You know, eTrade Pro, they seem like already a much better platform, especially today they called me and they said, "Hey, you know, we think that someone else is trading on your platform." I was like, "No, that's me." And, you know, basically I loved that. I love that they gave me a call. You know, I love that they gave me a call and spent the time to make sure it was me. Um, yeah, time to open up my own hedge fund. Yeah, eTrade Pro is great. I've also been thinking about Webull as well. Webull was something that you know, I was thinking about. But other than that, guys, do you only trade from your computer? I trade from both my computer and my phone. If you guys follow my last account challenge, I did 1K to about 600,000 or 700,000 just with Robinhood, and it was all on my phone. All I did was use Thinkorswim charts and then use my phone to swipe up on. So, but then I did a 35-day trip to Europe and a 10-day trip to Hawaii, and then I had a lot of doctor's appointments in and out. So, guys, that's about it. Feel free to retweet that post. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon below if I make new videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers, team, and go Hawks.